Hello YouTube, I am Bonsai Bingo 88 and this is MLB The Show 16 Road to the Show, episode number 2. In that first episode we saw the creation of Clay Cowboy. Based off one of my coworkers at work, he found out I was doing this and he asked if I could put him in the game. So he may not look 100% like him, but he definitely will play like him. I'll be getting with my buddy every day to find out how he played baseball and get a little bit more history, and we will shape that player to match him. First game of the showcase, we went 1 for 4 with a single, and that was pretty much all we did. In the second episode, we had a single and a home run. It was the second at bat, and didn't guess that pitch correctly, took a swing, and it cleared the left field wall. So he got a little trip around the bases in that episode, and we called it right about the end of that, and we were going to be going into the draft. Now, as mentioned in the last episode, my buddy here is a big Texas Rangers fan. He also loves the Cowboys. He despises the he doesn't like the rest of the NFC East. He doesn't like the rest of the AL West. He is a true home state, Cowboys can do no wrong, Rangers can do no wrong kind of sports fan, which is cool because it makes our conversations at work so much more heated when I tell him that my Seattle sports teams are better than his Texas home teams. So let's go ahead and get into the draft. I will not be selecting the Rangers. I will not be selecting the team at all. I am going to scratch that as I was. I'm going to do these training points real quick to at least get a little bit for minor league. So we're going to do a little arm accuracy, a little bit of reaction, a little bit of fielding. We're going to make him a contact hitter. So let's actually bring these down a little bit here, and I definitely want him to be a clutch player. So let's go see if we can do any other things. And it looks like we're going to be left with about 10 points left. So we're going to go ahead and apply these. We're going to actually go from a 50 overall B potential to a 52. Alright, well, I will take that to start. We are not going to be Golden Glove players right off the bat, and I am fine with that. Something that I really like about this Road to the Show thing is whatever you put into your character, how you play the game, you will earn everything you get over the course of your player's career, which is awesome compared to other sports games that I've played where you create your player, you pick the team, you play a career. But I like that you actually get to see the minor league portion of baseball. So without further ado, we're going to enter the draft. We'll do the first round, see where we end up. If we're not selected in that first initial selection round, I will just fast forward to picks. We can find out where we're at. And it's draft time.
Welcome back to the Major League Baseball First Year Player Draft. We are about to start the third round, having just completed rounds 1 and 2. The first selection of the third round is officially on the clock. With the first pick in the third round, the Philadelphia Phillies select Omar Tejera, a starting pitcher from the West region. With the second pick of the third round, the Cincinnati Reds select Elvis Trevino, a center fielder from the Central region. With the third pick in the third round, the Atlanta Braves select Eddie Torres, a third baseman from the International region. With the fourth pick of the third round, the Oakland Athletics select Clay Cowboy, a right fielder from the West region.
Okay.
We're into the third round now of the MLB first-year player draft. Guys, what do you think about that most recent selection?
Well, the jury's still out on him. At least that's what I feel. we got to see him play against some of the top draft talent recently, and he played okay, but it wasn't anything overly impressive. This organization must have seen something they liked in him, though, so maybe they'll be able to get the most out of his talent.
Yeah, you know, I like this pick. Ike is right. He is by no means a sure thing coming out of this draft, but I have a feeling that he could turn out to be a little bit of a sleeper pick. Plus, I think he really helps fill one of the organization's needs. We're going to have to wait and see, of course, but I'm sure he's ready and really excited to get that minor league career started.
Okay, all right. Well, like I was just saying, my buddy does not like any other part of the American League West, and we get drafted by the Oakland Athletics. Okay, so looks like we will be playing for the Midland Rockhounds and the Nashville Sounds before we actually step foot in Oakland, California. So, there we go. Clay Cowboy out of the West region, and he is staying in the West region. Alright, let's go ahead and get through here. Now, from here, we can go ahead and we can go back and do 1 or 2 years of junior college, 3 years or 4 years at a university, and we actually get bonus points. But then we go back and we actually play the showcase again. But you know what? Just to spite my friend, we are going to go ahead and sign with the team, and we are going to work our way up from our 52 average, and let's see where we go. So, let's go ahead and go through here. Let's take a look, see if there's anything I need to take a look at. We're not going to be editing the player at all. Interactions, we'll play a couple of games. Leave me a comment section down in the comment section below, and let me know if you would like to see Clay Cowboy kind of move around the outfield, move to the infield. So if we go through here, later on in the season, we can actually either change our lineup order, or we can go ahead and change our position, or we can even request a trade. So without further ado, play next appearance, and we were going to make our start tonight, batting 8th against the Travelers. If I remember correctly, it was Arkansas. So I will see you when we get to the field. And waiting for the cutscene.
Matt Vasgersian back with the minor league pregame show, counting you down to Double-A Texas League Baseball with tonight's version of the Bowman Prospect Spotlight. Clay Cowboy is our man to watch, making his Double-A debut in this one, so this is probably an exciting day for him.
Well, I'm sure it is, but he knows he's got a long road ahead of him to the major leagues. He wasn't a top draft pick, so he likely won't be on the fast track to the show. Unless, of course, he starts really putting up big numbers in the minor leagues. Still, I know this organization has said they were happy to get a chance to draft him, so maybe they feel he could blossom into a solid player someday.
And that's what we're going to do.
Takes a lot of hard work, resiliency, and determination to make it to the big leagues. His journey starts today, so we'll see how it goes.
All right, pregame festivities are wrapping up. It's time for baseball, and we'll have it for you next.
All right. Rockhounds and the Travelers.
Now from your exclusive home for minor league baseball, MLB The Show is on the air. Opening night here in this brand new season between the Midland Rockhounds and the Arkansas Travelers. It's baseball, it's The Show, and it comes your way next.
All right, here we go. Let's get this season started. And look at this. All right, cool.
Cowboy set to take his first cuts with a man at first and 2 away.
Yeah, and he's going to have to find a gap to give that man on first a chance to
Sorry
score.
for that.
Throw over to the bag, and the runner back.
Oh, look at that. They're already intimidated by me. All right. Let's get their attention back over here.
He's set. Here it comes. Starts things with a splitter outside for ball
That's
one.
how we start the
Seemed to
career,
quicken his
watching that
delivery to the
first
plate on
pitch.
that last pitch.
Well, you got to remember the slide step does two things for you. It gets the catcher the ball quicker so he can throw a guy out, or it will hold the runner on first so he doesn't steal at all.
Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1.
And
Got me
sometimes
good,
you got to
got me
cut
good.
down a little stride against a guy who's throwing this hard. Either you take that leg kick completely out of the equation, or you get it started just a little bit quicker.
Oh, and he has some trouble with it. And now, this ball's going to wind up out of play. And a big mistake there. Not particularly graceful there, and as a result, he'll be slapped with an E4 on the play.
Yep, I still don't have a hit though.
Coming to the plate
I'm already
now,
on second.
Caden Ibanez, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here.
Oh, and it's so important to take advantage of
So,
these kind of
yeah,
opportunities early in a ball game. It can change the entire
me know if you guys watch
complexion of the
baseball.
game if
Let me
can
know
put
if you
the other
guys,
on their heels right away.
And he is in there. The run is in to score, and they take
What?
an early 1-0
I
lead.
don't understand what just happened. I
Well,
don't know why he
that's
didn't
one
throw
way
it
to
to
get
first.
yourself on the scoreboard for the first time. They always say, get that runner home any way you can. And, well, this counts. It'll be scored an infield single and an RBI.
See, I don't understand why he didn't throw it to first, or at least I don't know. I don't understand what I just saw.
Sosa gets a shot now with deuces all around. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number
Yeah,
2.
so if you guys like baseball, if you guys watch baseball, you guys play baseball,
Looking
let me know
to
in the comment section
minimize
below
the
and,
damage here.
Tell me
And a
how long
high
you've been
strike
playing.
to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Boy, I'll
Do you
tell
play
you
MLB
what,
The
after
Show?
seeing
Do you
2 errors
follow
in the
baseball?
inning,
If so, who are
as
your
a
teams?
pitcher,
Just
you pretty much have to go into strikeout mode.
like I mentioned in my last video, I'd like to get to know my viewers, my subscribers. If you guys are interested in playing at some point,
And he watches a called strike
Bonsai
at the
Bingo
knees.
88,
No
my
balls and 2
channel
strikes.
name
No
is
taking
my
now. He's going to have to
gamer
swing
tag
the
for
bat.
PSN, Xbox. Unfortunately, there's no decent baseball game for Xbox. I really wish they would have kept with that 2K series back in the day.
That misses, says the home plate umpire. 1-2.
Definitely
Where it
harder
misses,
to, in
I'm
my
not
opinion,
quite
it was
sure.
harder to play
That
than
big
the
curveball
show
is not
So,
an easy one to take on an 0-2 count.
And
But
we'll
do
have
this-
to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. So 1 run on 2 hits, 2
All
costly errors, and a couple of men left. Dallas Jitsi
All right, fielding
gets his first
opportunity.
chance here, looking to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. The
Probably
windup
gonna pull
and
it.
the 0-1. Drives it the other way to deep right. Cowboy ranging back. He tracks it down, and
There we
that
go, I'll
will
take that.
end the inning. Nothing
Easy
across
points.
here this half of the
Give
inning.
me
We'll
those
go now to
points.
the top of the 3rd. Play Cowboy.
they gave me an
heads
0
to
for
the
1
box
ground
to
out when it
start
should have been
off
an
the
error.
5th in this one.
Boy, they've got some
That
work to
shouldn't have
do
been a
here,
ground
but
out.
there's still a lot of time left in this game, so just chip away, chip away.
Too
Sends
early.
that one out of play for
Too
strike
early.
1. Hit hard towards
There
center,
is
and
my
that's a
first
base hit, so the
hit.
pressure's on to open up the inning.
Give me that ball. Right
And
there.
that right there was his first hit at the Double-A level. Steve, that's got to be an exciting moment for him.
Yeah, and with that first knock out of the way, he can now settle in and start working on the next one. Of course, he's aiming for that first major league hit, but he's got
Yep.
Ibanez steps in now.
First hit. There we go.
Hits are now even at 4 apiece.
So I don't know if they can see me, so I always try to get my.
Runners on the move for second. Drilled right back up the middle. And the throw is wide as he couldn't keep his foot on the bag that
Oh, wow.
time. And
Okay.
we'll have to see
All
how they
right.
want to score that play.
There we go.
Well, I
There we
think if
go.
we're playing tennis, you'd call this one an unforced error. This is fairly routine out to short. I'm not sure what would have caused him to throw so wildly, but you can see the
See, like,
first
I don't
baseman.
know if the pitcher can actually see me leading off, so I always try to make sure that I'm in
Sosa will
place
stand in now.
before he
He's
turns his
singled
head over
and
the
struck
shoulder.
out in 2 trips.
I don't know if they have that mechanic
It's
in
a
the game.
5-1 game here in inning number 5. On the ground to the right side. He's got it. The second for 1. On to first, but not in time as he's in there ahead of the
Nice,
throw.
nice.
Yeah, that's good hustle.
Terrell Matlock will come forward now and a great RBI chance here with runners at the corners.
And no, I will
These
not try to
opportunities
steal
have
home.
been few and far between so far. They've got to make something happen soon, or this...
Now, meanwhile, the throw to second is there, and he is out trying to steal the base.
Come on, don't do that to me. Don't leave me stranded on base.
Hot shot towards the hole.
And I'll take that run.
Is through into left field, a base hit. In to score is the runner from third. It's now a 5-2 game.
Sweet.
That 2-out hit there
Sweet,
makes
sweet,
that
sweet.
air loom extra
All
large
right.
now. You got to make sure you get this next guy before this.
1 for 2, single and a run.
Play Cowboy steps in, working on a 1-for-2 game so far.
See if I can bring him home and bring this game a little bit
First
closer.
pitch coming, here it is. Now
I
a
should
slider,
have
and he
taken
gets
that
ahead of
one.
him here, 0-1.
Should have taken
Looks
that one.
like he employed the slide step on that last pitch.
Well, maybe you see a little cat and mouse game going between the pitcher and the runner right now. We'll see who wins this duel.
And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on.
And I will not lie to you guys, I definitely pushed the button to swing at that one. I don't know why.
Here's the 1-1. He's running towards second. Out in front as this is skied in
And
the
fly
air to
out.
straightaway left.
Ooh.
And that'll get down for a base hit. The tag, and he is out. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, one man left on. To the bottom of the sixth we go. 4, 5, and 6 coming up. Arkansas leads this thing
That
5-2.
was so bad on my part. So I should have just kept going. I shouldn't have come back.
Perry will stand
That
in
was-
here.
I will
0
own
for
that
2
one.
with a
That's-
run
that's on
scored
me.
so far. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Hit the other way out toward right field. Cowboy giving chase.
What
He
the-
gets there, but he missed it.
Once again, I charged the throw way too early.
William Casey will stand in
I
now, hoping to
overdo
get on
myself.
track as they've been able to neutralize his power out of the cleanup spot. 0 for 3 thus far. In the air, out to right. Cowboy moves over, looks it into his glove, and there's one
There we
gone.
go. There we go. See, -7 +7. I'm back to even.
25.
Clay Cowboy will stand in now in what could be a real make-or-break situation.
Look at this, 2 for 3.
You think
Look
at
at
this
that.
point you have to
2
get
for
something
3.
out of this inning. The further you get into that bullpen, the tougher it's going to be to claw back from this deficit.
Out
Too
in
early.
front of it, strike one.
Too early.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Another one fouled
No,
off, and
way
he's
too
quickly
early.
behind 0-2.
So if you guys have any like questions for me or any comments or
Here's
anything
the
like that, just
0-2.
throw it on down there.
Hit sharply on the ground to the left.
I will
And
not
just
shy
past
away
his
from any
outstretched
question.
glove into left, a base hit.
Just keep in mind that we do have younger people
Oh,
that
yeah,
go
he's
on
got that
YouTube and might come
magic
across
wand
this.
going now. That's
So
his third hit
try to
in
make it
4
appropriate.
trips,
Try
all of them
to,
singles, and he's been a tough out all game long.
but I will answer any question
Stepping
you guys
in,
ask.
Caden Ibanez. He
to the
flew
best of my
out in his
ability, that
last
is.
at-bat. Ready with the
So
3-0
I'd like
pitch.
for you guys to
And he takes
take
ball
the
4.
opportunity to get to
So
know
a
me
good
as much as
job
I
out of
get
the
to know you.
9-hole and getting on
And,
base.
Let's
Alexi Sosa
this channel going.
stands
It's
in
only my
looking to do
third-
some work against
sorry,
that big
fourth video.
deficit they've got in front of them.
I put up
Oh,
since I
you got
started
it,
last
Matt.
week. So
This is a situation where he
I'm
just
still trying
needs
to find
to
my
keep
groove.
that line moving. Get on, get a couple in, and hope
go
the
home,
next
go
guys
home,
can
go
come
home,
through
go
big.
home.
1 run scores. And not in time as the second run scores.
Well, this is a spot where you're asking your leadoff hitter to be.
So I don't know what is all going to be on this channel, but I do have a series of Arc going on with my buddy Oblivion's Night. Be sure to check that out. I got this series going.
And fellas, as always, a few guys we could have chosen
And planning
from,
on
but
getting
out of
some Madden
everybody,
going on.
that's the man who stands out in my book. He's our top player of the game.
I'm trying to
You
think of
have
what
to
else I got
feel
on my hard
good
drive
for
right
that
now.
guy right
so,
there.
The final line
The
score
games
for our ball
finally
game.
count, and he comes out on opening
got
day
some
and
time.
turns in
Let's
a great performance.
play one more.
That's how you want to get your season started.
9 runners on base.
So that's a wrap here tonight.
Game 2.
Minor League Baseball now on the show as our road trip makes a stop in the
Let's get
Double-A
right into
Texas
it.
League. Time for
Let's get right
Game
into
2 of the regular season between the Midland Rockets.
So if you didn't see the scoreboard
Play
last
Cowboy
game,
will stand
we
in
lost
for
that
the
first
first
one,
time now, coming off a
8-7.
3-hit contest
So
in the
we almost
loss
made it right
last
back.
night. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Just short, hit hard.
And
Played
that's
on
why
the
I
backhand.
don't
Throw to first
hit
in plenty of time, and the side
with
is
the first
retired.
pitch.
So they're held in check here this
So,
half of the inning. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2.
Let me know if you guys want to see the standings.
Miles
let me know if you guys
Cutler
want to see
gets
the
his first
scores
chance here,
from our
looking to
AAA
make something
affiliate, our
happen
Major
with
League
2 gone in the
affiliate.
bottom of the second.
I'll try and get as much information
From the windup,
from this
the 1-1
organization
pitch.
into each video that you guys want.
Heading out towards shallow right, and he'll settle under it, but he can't hold on to it. Oh, boy.
Yeah. Too much risk, not any reward at all.
Clay Cowboy stands in. He's 0 for 1
So-
after grounding out.
Let's go. Please get me one run in. Get me one run.
High fly ball out to straightaway center.
Bad.
And he'll
Bad,
get there
bad,
in
bad.
plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the
So
inning.
I am not going to kid you guys. I am not the greatest at this game.
Clay
I
Cowboy
actually have
will
not
step
played this
in
game in
now.
a few
He's
months.
bounced
Actually,
out and flown out
a
in
lot
his
of stuff
first
has
2
come
plate
out in the last couple of
appearances.
months. Final Fantasy
And
15.
he'll hold off on the slider
Watch
here to
Dogs
start
2.
the at-bat. It's ball 1.
I got some stuff that I play on PC. I'm also on Steam.
6th inning.
I might
4
start
to 1
recording
is
some of
our
that
score.
too. So
Down the third baseline. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And
All
they'll
right,
wind
I'll
up
take that
with
infield
no
single.
play
Sweet,
here as
sweet,
he
sweet.
reaches first safely.
Now batting.
Brandon Ikeda will stride in.
I have not
Popped
mentioned
out
this
and
yet. If
singled in
the
his
audio
2 trips.
Yeah, and he
of
made just a
the
little
commentators
adjustment
is
last
too
time
loud
coming
compared
off
to
of
my
that
voice, let
pop-up
me
the
know, and
first
I'll
time
make some
around, and he
changes
got
in
himself a
episode
base
3.
knock. That's what the good ones do.
3-2 now.
And you can just sense him
like I
starting
was saying,
to
I
tense
haven't
up
played
out there
this,
on the mound. They
in
had
quite a
him
while.
down 0-2, and now he's struggling to make
I
the
do
perfect
play a little
pitch.
GTA
It's
on
not
the
happening.
Xbox. I
Fastball
got Final
call,
Fantasy
strike
15,
3,
Watch Dogs
and there's
2.
the first out of the inning.
Well, let's isolate this release here. You can see he's
I also
got
got
an
Skyrim,
easy
so I got a lot of
motion,
open world
easy
stuff that
delivery,
usually
and
takes my
boom,
time. So
Ready to take his hacks again,
every now and then
Michael
I'll try to
Myers,
relax
as
with
he'll look to
sports.
follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up. Drilled on the ground to short, and that's through for a base hit. He'll come home with
There
it.
we go, aggressive base running.
The tag, and he is out at the plate on a great throw from the outfield.
On the money.
Wow.
Terrell Matlock strides in now, and we'll see if he can come through with 2 on
Give
and
me a
2
hit,
out
give me
here
a
in the
hit,
6th.
bring me home.
Well, there's still a lot of this game left, but it is starting to get late. This is a
And no throw as he'll just hang on to it. This one's down to third. Cutler is up with it, and the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. So no runs here on 3 hits, no errors. Dallas Jitsi gets things started here in the 6th for the hometown team.
And right here is an important time for them to climb back into this one. They definitely want to even this one up sooner rather than later.
Cowboy sprinting after it.
Yeah. I'm definitely looking at how to dive. I'm not even sure you can dive over the wall, but I'll look into
Into the
that.
windup. Here comes the
I would
0-2
love
pitch.
to become a...
Here's a
an
looping fly
acrobatic.
ball out to right. Cowboy
There we go.
has to come
I'd
in a
love to
few
be an
steps,
acrobatic
but he
outfielder.
has it for route number 1.
With the 0-2 count, he was
So I'll definitely work on that. and
Digging
figure
in
those
and
controls
looking for
out.
more, Jay Presley. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Boy, he had a great at-bat last time up, and he'll look for another pitch he can drive
Hey, I'll
right
take that one
here.
too.
And he will get there to make
So
the
my guy
running
doesn't look
play,
very
and
fast. I
that
know my
will end the
rating
inning.
was-
So
I think it
nothing
was
happening this
75.
time around. We're through
no
6
idea.
full. Clay
All right, 1 for
Cowboy
3.
gets a
Got a
shot
4-run
now
lead,
with
top
2
of the
men
7th.
on and 2 away here in inning number 7.
And we'll see here if he can come through. It can be discouraging to see opportunities like this late in a ball game go untapped.
Breaks his bat as this one's popped up,
gotta
and he'll
be kidding
avoid
me.
the fragments out there to make the catch that ends the inning. So it's
Broken
1 run
bat.
on 1 hit, 1 error in the
Fly out to
inning,
the catcher.
and 2 men
Wow.
left stranded.
That's
Standing in
actually
with the
never
bases
happened to
loaded,
me.
Fernando Cisneros but a single here could reduce the deficit to only one. Has to be thinking strikeout here. Goes the other way and sends it deep down the right field line. But that'll be off the right field wall.
You gotta be kidding me.
1 run is scored. The run scores from second. It's now a 5-4 ball game.
I'm sitting up here thinking that once this...
Yeah. And, yeah, we hold off 5-4.
And a good offensive performance here, but I think we can agree on naming this fellow right here as our top player of the game.
Yeah, he came through with a couple of hits, but more importantly, that big home run, which really led his guys to this victory.
The final line score.
So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. For my partners Eric Karros and Steve Lyons, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, follow us on Twitter at MLB The Show. The Rockhounds come out on top, 5-4.
0-2. They lost
Good night, everybody.
against the OKC Dodgers there.
Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 15 minutes.
Right now
Thank you for
we
joining us here
are
tonight. And we remind you to please
1-1. So yeah, we lost our game 1. We won our game 2 against the Travelers. And let's look at the Athletics. They were on the road against the Mariners. They beat the Mariners 5-3. They're sitting at 3-3 on the season. Looks like they're half game behind Seattle, tied with Texas, and ahead of the Angels. Where are the Astros at? Yeah, they're 2-3 as well. All right, so the Mariners looks like they're in first place with a tie for third, and yeah, let's get some training in. Let's go ahead and get my reactions time up. Yeah, I'll put a bunch of that into reaction, and I'll do that with fielding. So once again, we got 10 points left. We're 53 overall now. Game 3.
MLB The Show's coverage of minor league baseball is on the air as we continue our tour around the minor league. Tonight, the rubber match of this 3-game series between the Midland Rockhounds and the Arkansas Travelers. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next.
So I'll try to let the audio or the video play a little bit more. I thought they were going to show the logos and the records, but I guess they don't do that in minor league.
And with that, here's a look at the visitors' starting lineup. Eric, who should we keep an eye on?
Batting
well, they got to love
right.
the production they're getting out of their leadoff hitter right now. He sports a batting average with runners in scoring position over 300, so you could say he relishes.
William Casey will stand in, getting the start here despite being out of the lineup last night.
Try to make it a 2-1 to start the season.
Hitters count now. Here's the 2-1. This is in the air out to right. Cowboy has a read on it, and that's the third out.
I'll take that good
inning
reaction.
In the books tonight, still scoreless here on the show.
All right, so here we go.
Striding into the box,
on the season
play
so far.
Cowboy, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Into the windup and the pitch. Not his best effort that time. It's strike one.
And if you're going to go after that pitch, you got to be thinking right field. I think he just pulled off of that one a little.
Not able to hold on there as he swings through a pitch in the dirt, and it doesn't look good for him now. Down 0-2. You get that feeling that'll be a pitch we see a lot of as this game goes along.
And when he's throwing that thing good, a lot of times that's where it winds up. So these guys are going to have to prove they can lay off that thing in the dirt, or they're going to keep seeing it.
And here's a ball lifted high into foul ground down the right field line.
Come on.
But this will wind up being a foul ball.
All right.
High and deep to left center field. Jitsi looks up. See you later.
Ooh, there we
over
go.
The wall,
there
home
we
run.
go. I will take that home run. Okay, here we go. Here we go.
So a solo shot here to left center field. As they get on the board first, it's 1-0.
So in addition to the 3 Major League ballparks I've been to, I've also been to 2 minor league parks. I went to a Rainiers game down in Tacoma, Washington about 2 years ago, I want to say. And then Also, in that same year,
Now
I
at
went
the plate,
to
Clay Cowboy. He
Virginia
went
Beach.
deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got
and
in store
or
for
Norfolk,
us
actually.
here.
Norfolk.
Well, I
I
think
got
he
to see the
proved that he
Tides
can
play.
turn on a pretty good fastball
So,
and hit it out of the ballpark. So you need a
But
different
if I had to
approach
pick,
in this
I would
at-bat.
definitely probably pick Major League ballparks. just
Behind
because
on
I'm a
that
little
one,
more
now behind in the count,
professional.
0-1.
There's a little. It's minor league is for the kids. To be completely honest, they had a lot of kiddie stuff
0-1,
going
here it
on.
comes. Hot shot on the ground is short.
A lot of kiddie
And
stuff
a
going
good throw
on.
gets him one
Mascots being
gone.
goofy and silly, and
You know,
it was
usually
fun.
I'm going to jump on the hitters when they fail to move runners
But
over.
I
But
would much rather
hey, look,
watch Major League over minor league baseball.
Leading off the inning, Dexter Leefer, as they'll look to get something going here and
That's just
even
my own
this game up.
preference. So if
And
you
in a
enjoy
pretty
minor league, I
close
don't mean
game
to
so
tell you
far,
that
they'd love to
Major
see
League is
this
better,
guy get
but
on base so they can get a rally started to get back in this thing.
Cowboy is underneath this one. One pitch, one away.
because you have these
boy,
major leaguers that
they
make all
are
this
just
money.
making life easy for this guy.
You know, there's a lot of them
Swinging
that
on
still
the
love
first
the
pitch of the
game.
inning.
Cowboy will stand in here hoping
Minor
to
leaguers,
duplicate
they're
what he did
playing to
back
get to
in
the
the
show, so
second
that,
inning.
you know, they have
Flash you back
so
and
much
take another
heart.
look at his solo home run that helped get this offense rolling.
But I just
Out in front of a fastball as this is ripped down
I
the
like
left field
the
line.
experience
That's
of
going to
Major
be a
League
fair
ballpark.
ball. And he's in there safely. He's got a double.
I mean, there's just I didn't really see a lot
The way
around
their
the minor league
starters throwing,
ballpark, but
another run here, that might be all they need. He's into scoring position now with a double.
Caden Ibanez
But I will not stop
dig
going
in.
to a minor league
1 for
baseball
2.
game, though.
He grounded out the first time and
any
followed
chance
that
I
with
get
a
to go to a
base
baseball
hit in
game,
his
no matter
second
what
plate
level it is, I'm
appearance.
going to go because I love baseball.
Right side.
Just about as much as I love football.
Only play will be the pitcher covering, and the runner will advance to third now. Alexi Sosa will stand in for the 4th time now, still looking for his first hit of the ball game.
See if I can
And
cross
he's
home
not the
plate
only
again.
one either. This has been a great pitching performance so far, and they've had these guys chasing.
A swing and a
And
miss.
once
That
again,
retires the side,
left
and
on
that
base.
will do it. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. To the bottom of the 6th we go. 4. Dexter Leefer will dig in now. He's lined out and flied out in 2 trips. Here it is on 3-1. Drives it to deep right field. Cowboy looking up. Gone!
All right. Good hit, good swing.
A solo shot here to straightaway right field.
And that
Franklin
3-2.
Pickett steps into the box, and we'll see what he can do here. 2 on, 2 away, 2 home in the inning so far.
Well, this could be a huge inning or maybe the end of the inning. This is a pivotal at-bat in one of the turning points of this ballgame right here.
And he can't track it down. A base hit. And the run is in to score from
Did not
second.
want to sacrifice
It's
that.
4-2.
I've had a lot of bad luck so far in this series.
Play Cowboy
So-
will stand in now in what could be a real
Ooh, look
make-or-break
at that.
situation.
Difficulty increased.
And you think at this point you have to get something out of this inning. The further you get into that bullpen, the tougher it's going to be to claw back from this
Oh,
deficit.
wow.
Air ball bounces, and this one gets away.
Advance.
And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch.
You know, I'll try this.
He's
Let's see
set.
what
Here's
this
the
does.
0-1. Bunt attempt, but this one might have too much on it. Oh, and he can't come up with it. The runner
No
from
way.
third comes
Bunt
across
for a
to
hit?
score as they try and
I'll
chip
take
away
that.
at their deficit. It's now a 4-3 ball game. So credit him with an RBI. So stepping in, number 10, as
Normally
he's got
that
a
does
chance to
not
tie
work for
this
me.
ball game up with that equalizing
Let's try a little bit of showtime.
third. Runner goes for second. And oh boy, that
All
pitch nearly got him in a bad place as he had to hit the dirt that time. Alexi
Well, now I can't
Sosa
steal.
will stand in now in what could be one of the bigger at-bats of the ball game.
And what he has to do right here is put his 0 for 4 out of his mind. He hasn't had the greatest of performances to this point in the game.
right.
Oh, and he takes his eye off it there as it goes right past him into right. 1 run scores. And they will tag him out in a
Yeah.
rundown, and that is Bonehead City right there.
I didn't think that right fielder had a
Kevin
cannon for an arm,
Camacho
but
digs
he
in to
definitely
lead
did.
off the bottom of the 8th inning.
Well, you know, he's been
75
on
would
base
not have beaten
twice in
that.
this one already, so
I
let's
should
see
sit
if
on
he can
third,
do it
but,
again.
Swing and a flare hit toward right. Cowboy over to his left. Makes the play, 1 away.
best thing we could do is just keep them at
Play
bay.
Cowboy steps
Oh, there
in
we go, there we
and
go.
perhaps
6
looking to
for
drive
4.
another
All right.
one out of the park just like he did in the second.
Let's see if we can win this one. Let's see if we can win this one.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Hit hard down the line. This gets foul. It's 0-1.
See, I don't understand is why people, they accelerate so much on that baseline even after they hear the word foul. Or they see that it went foul. That's just...
A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2.
Just an observation I made over the years of playing baseball. Because this happens in real life too. So...
Got him swinging in the dirt. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. So it's 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left. 2, 3, and 4 set to kick. Dallas Jitsi will come forward now in what could be an at-bat that goes a long way toward deciding this ball game.
Clutch
And
moment
they
right
better
here.
be careful, too, because they haven't gotten him out yet, so this is no small task.
Now a drive to right field.
gotta be
This
kidding
could
me.
do it. Game over. Walk-off
Wow.
home run.
Okay, alright. Alright.
A 2-run blast to straightaway right field, and none bigger than that one as this ball game is over.
Someday that will be Clay Cowboy. Someday.
And as we wrap things up here, what do you say we name this guy right here as the recipient of our Topps Player of the Game award?
He came up with, without question, the key at-bat in this one.
3 for 5,
No
home run,
surprise, it
double,
was
2
also the
RBIs,
final
and a
pitch.
run scored.
Got a pitch he could handle and turned it around for the walk-off home run.
Alright, welcome back, welcome back. So we have now finished Clay Cowboy's first series. We definitely took 1 out of the 3. We lost to Arkansas games 1 and 3. Let's check out training and perks. Alright. Got 116 points. I'm going to put these into... Let's see how much this is going to cost. I can't do that. Alright, so we'll add a little bit to contact versus righties and lefties. Arm accuracy. I'm going to leave it there. Now 53 overall with a B potential. Let's take a look at the standings. We are currently in a 3-way tie for second place. Let's take a look at the AAA affiliate, the Nashville Sounds. They are 0-2. Last place, and the Athletics. They are half a game behind the Mariners in the American League West at 3-3. Yeah, we will not be seeing Major League for quite a while, and I'm okay with that. I kind of want to develop Clay Cowboy. I want to make sure that his MLB debut goes off without a hitch. So, without further ado, this will end episode 2. If you are new here, go ahead and click that subscribe button, leave me a comment, let me know about yourself, baseball, games you play, just let's get a little community going and become acquainted with each other. And I will see you guys in the next episode. So have a good day, have a good night whenever you guys are watching, and see you in episode 3.